Ross Feingold is an Asia political analyst, also the former Asia chairman of Republicans Abroad. He joins me now live from Taipei. Ross, of course, impeaching a U.S. president is a very serious thing, but how damaging do you think this is for the president?
Well, clearly the president's unhappy about it, but it's not unexpected either. This investigation, the hearings in the House have been going on for several months, and whether out of partisanship or having a legitimate basis, Democrats have been talking about this for years, ever since the president was elected, and certainly ever since the Democrats took control of the House and all through the Mueller investigation, although ultimately they did not impeach the president over that. So given the atmosphere and these recent events, recent being throughout the course of the Trump presidency, it's not unexpected, even if, again, it's obviously made the president very angry. And we saw that with the speech that he made in the rally a few hours ago and his tweets. And I'm sure in the morning Washington time on Thursday morning, there'll be a lot more tweets from the president.
We know the vote in the House of Representatives went largely along party lines, which was expected. Do you think Trump is in any danger when it comes to the trial in the Senate?
Well, we just have no reason to believe that that large a number of Republican senators are going to break ranks and vote with the Democrats to remove the president. So as of now, it's probably more interesting to focus on these procedural questions and specifically whether a sufficient number of Republicans would vote with the Democrats on procedural issues, and specifically the calling of witnesses, which the Republicans up to now, for the most part, and certainly their leader, the majority leader, Mitch McConnell, are against the calling of the witnesses. So in the short term, that's really the key thing to watch, is the procedural issues. But again, as of now, we just have no reason to believe that such a large number of Republicans would vote to remove the president.
Moving into the 2020 elections, and given the decisive state of politics in the U.S., do you think that this will sway support for the president at all, or perhaps give him even more support?
It's a great question, and it could very well be that by the time the general election occurs, 11 months from now, that this won't be the main issue, or frankly, it's just one among many issues, and it just doesn't really have a direct impact because, look, we know that that base of support for President Trump, it remains constant. He lost a little bit in the midterm election, and because of the way the House is voted on, that it did have an outsized impact on the result in the House, allowing the Democrats to take control. But the red states that are red states and the blue states that are blue states are largely going to remain unchanged. So it's really those swing states that could change from the way they voted in 2016. But this by itself, it's just, I would say, as of today, it's just one among the many issues that voters will evaluate President Trump. And we also have to keep in mind that even if voters are not happy about the way things occurred with President Trump's interaction with Ukraine, or they don't like anything they'll learn in the coming weeks as this process continues, that doesn't mean that it will cause voters to switch and vote for the Democrat, who as of now is unknown.
All right, Ross Feingold joining us live from Taipei. Ross, thank you for your thoughts.